What's up, people? So, you might be a spy if, when you are walking down the street, you look over your left shoulder and someone from Ubuntu Linux is following you. Isn't that sweet? Alright, that is just a joke, of course, and I was just paying homage to one of the best shows in the last 10 years, my favorite show, Burn Notice. Let's get serious for a moment. Needless to say, this year has been the year of the year of leakage, leaks, information, tracking, spying, privacy. I guess we live in the spy world and we are all one big part of this spying game. And let me ask you a question. Did you feel more secure before the internet? During the internet? Do you feel secure now? Does it make any difference? Is there such a thing as 100% secure? When do you really feel secure? Do you ever feel secure when you are posting your life, searching information, posting your information on the internet? Is it really that secure? And does it really make any difference? Just some things to think about as I talk specifically about Ubuntu Linux and taking a look some of the controversy briefly and taking a look specifically in 13.10. I won't do a full review of this. I've taken a quick look at this before. I might do a full review of it later, but I'm just running this in a virtual machine. I am not going to install it. The privacy issue, the spying issue, if you want to call it that. What does this all mean? Well, as far as Ubuntu goes, this all started I think in 12.10, where Canonical, who owns Ubuntu, integrated something in the dash, in the start button. Okay, if you are a Windows user listening to this and you're wondering what the hell are you guys talking about, basically if you were to click this here, okay, similar to say Windows start button, it says here search your computer and online sources. Okay, let's type in Linux. Now what this does not just search your computer, but it also goes to the internet and gives you search results based on what you typed in this situation Linux. It could be anything. It could be movies, web, music, whatever you want to type. So I'll type in I'll type in movie. And of course this will bring in the videos folder, but anything else that deals with movies. Now the way this works, this is integrated online search starting with Ubuntu 12.10. If you were to click any of these ads here, let's say a movie soundtrack or movie, and it might take you to Amazon, you browse through there, you buy something from Amazon, okay, as you would normally going to or through Amazon.com. Basically, the information here, if I got this correctly, gets sent to Canonical, who owns Ubuntu. Canonical forwards it to Amazon. If you buy something from Amazon, Ubuntu or Canonical gets a percentage of what you bought, which helps fund what you see here, which is the Ubuntu Linux operating system. The controversy is that there's, privacy issues involved, tracking issues. Do you really want your online tracking, tracked by someone, as it were? Do you want your online experiences held in a database, as it were? Everything you do on the internet is the world, okay? And if you don't like your information being put on the internet, then you probably shouldn't be searching on the internet. You probably really shouldn't even doing YouTube. You probably shouldn't even be doing Facebook, Twitter, and all the rest of the stuff that's out there. The point I'm getting at, we live in an information world, and part of that information world includes, yes, tracking information and maybe some spying. Now, I don't think Ubuntu or Canonical is purposely spying on you. This feature that is integrated starting with Ubuntu 12.10 is just that. It is a feature to make your computer experience, shall I say it, more enjoyable, more informative, more useful. The point I'm getting at, I don't have a problem with this, whether they are tracking you, whether they are tracking me, not tracking me, keeping track of what I do. You know, it doesn't matter, because every time you do a search, someone somewhere knows what you are doing, for better or for worse. Now, in general, I feel more comfortable using Linux in terms of security, where I have less worries as far as, you know, viruses and spyware compared to Windows. But that being said, this is a feature. This is an online search feature that is on by default. Now, I understand if you are a beginner to this and you don't want this in the first place, you may not know about what's going on, and that certainly is a valid point. If you install something like this and you want this feature just turned off, click the dash or the start button, type in privacy. In fact, as soon as you type it, it pops up security and privacy. Search. Online search results. Off. That's it. You are done as far as that goes. Now, if you wanted to turn off that specific, I believe it's called a scope, you can go to the terminal, type in TER. Let's say you do not want the Amazon search function built into your Linux system. I believe it's sudo app dash get remove unity dash, and I don't remember exactly. I'm going to say unity dash lens dash scope. No, I think it's shopping. Now, this information is on the internet, but let's say you wanted to remove just the Amazon shopping feature, that specific function. This is one way of doing it, and then continue with the other online shopping results, but not Amazon. Or you can just go to privacy and shut the feature off completely. This doesn't bother me. I currently use Ubuntu 12.04 not because of the shopping or the searching issue, because it is the last LTS release, long-term stability support. And if you are a Windows user, you would want to stick with an LTS because those tend to be less buggy and more stable, something you may find more enjoyable. The next LTS release, I believe, is scheduled for April of next year, and I will probably upgrade to that, and I may or may not turn on or off that online searching function. Whether I do or not, that should be my choice. And all this talk about privacy, tracking, spying, look, this is a spy world. We are all part of the spying game, whether we like it or not. If you don't want to be part of it, I suppose just don't use a computer, or use your computer quite sparingly, and only use it when you have to, when you are searching the web on anything, whether it is your computer, tablet, smartphone. That's how I feel about it. You guys may have other thoughts about it, but this is really a lot of talk about something that I don't think it's that big of an issue personally, considering all the other crap that's going on in the world. Alright, well, that's my thoughts about this. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you so much for watching and listening, And as always, I will catch all of you guys sometime in the future.